are taking these wars that are happening around the world as the sign of the end. Listen to the master. Don't have an inward fear caused by something happening out there in Ukraine, in Congo, in Africa, in another location. Don't be afraid. Why? For these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So, prophet, are you saying wars and fights everywhere are not the end? Yeah, no. It's in the way to the conclusion, but not the conclusion. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ. Oh, so there are some that will come and say, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear wars. I love that. It says you shall hear what? Wars. You shall hear wars. Then rumors of wars. Not rumors of war, rumors of wars. The word that appears as here was, so that you quickly get on board, is the word echo. All right? This is where we get the word acoustics. All right. Are you getting this? Yes, so the Bible is saying not that you are going to have wars. They didn't get that.
Break it down, sir.
No. The Bible is not saying you shall see wars. This is where the confusion is on the revelation. People are expecting to see wars because the Bible said you shall hear wars. Yet Jesus used acoustics. He's saying it will just be hearing of them. Not really seeing them. Wow. So he's simply saying the news will be so rampant. Everyone will hear that someone is fighting. This one is doing, this one is doing this. They are doing this. This country is about to do this. This country is about to do this. Threatenings and threatening, they come to your ears. So when people are expecting World War III, so that they can see, oh, that's the end of the world. No, Jesus is not talking about you are going to see World War IV, World War V. He's saying you're going to hear
the sound. Acoustics.
They shall be what? Acoustics. Echo.
Cool.
This is, but you're going to hear what? Rumors. Rumors what? Rumors of war. Acoustics. Echo. Not see. Not view. Not experience. Not be caught up in a war. No, just acoustics. So there's going to be information overload about wars. Right now, if I'm going to ask you right now which countries are fighting, you will tell me Russia, Ukraine. You go to Congo. You go everywhere because you heard it. You don't even know. If I give you a map, you will not even be able to point where Ukraine is.
That's true.
That's true. Is that real, right?
Yeah.
It is. But I want you to see something. The word that appears as war, you see? So you have acoustics, all right? Acoustics, echo, all right? Then you have polemos. Now notice it's S. That's the representation of wars. So you're going to have acoustics with regards to polemos. And polemos represents chaos, fights, armed battles, but also chaos and fights. Notice when we hear this, we are already seeing Ukraine and Russia and America, and of course, our dear friends in Venezuela. That's what we hear, yet the Bible is saying armed fights are included, and even just fights. In other words, there's going to be enmity among people. That somebody is fighting somebody. Somebody's playing. Even in the church, pastor is fighting pastor. Prophet is fighting evangelist. Evangelist is fighting apostle. Apostle is fights. He didn't say atomic missiles. So while you're checking Ukraine and Russia, you're forgetting you fought with your husband just last night for no reason.
Because there was. Acoustics.
Am I talking to you?
Yes,
You're forgetting one country is on the neck of another country. They're just talking. One president is saying, I'm going to take Greenland. You have not seen him do it. It's just here.
Just a year about it.
Some of you don't even have a visa to America. But you already know New York. Something is happening. Trump doesn't like this. Trump is fighting this one. Trump is doing this. And Trump says this. And then France is doing this. And then... So you're going to have fights, all these acoustics in your ears. That means one will be here, another one will be telling you here, this one, this. Now you know all battles, people who are fighting. Even in your own village, you know. In your own country, you know this one is fighting this one. Reasons can be different and vast, but there is a fight. And God says, when they do that, you know, these are the sons of devils. But he's talking about the end of the time. But I want you to see something here, because some people don't get it. All right? Then he comes in, he was talking about the end of the world, remember? And the end is teleo, all right? Which means simply the conclusion. Okay?
Yes,
Now, let's read that scripture. And he shall hear of wars.
And
You shall hear of what?
of wars.
Of wars.
And rumors of wars.
And rumors of
Wars.
wars. See that ye be not troubled. Don't be what?
Trouble.
Don't be troubled. The word there is teleo, troubled. It means an inward fear, an inward anxiety caused by an outward action. So you are filled with fear inside you because of something somebody did out there. So the Bible is saying, they shall come at them. Let's read it again. Ye shall hear of polemos, fights, conflicts, and rumors of war. Ears filled with polemos. People are out there fearing wars. You shall hear of that. And don't be teleo. Don't be teleo. Don't be troubled. Don't have an inward fear forced by outward reasons. Are you here?
Yes, sir.
Hear this. I know what you think. Some of you are taking these wars that are happening around the world as the sign of the end. Listen to the master. He said, do not be teleho. Don't have an inward fear caused by something happening out there in Ukraine, in Congo, in Africa, in another location. Don't be afraid. Why? For these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. So inside what Jesus is saying are the signs of the end time, he gives you another one which is not a sign. And then the preachers are taking it as a sign.
Wow.
So he knew you were going to sit there and look at Ukraine, look at Russia, and look at this and war. I'm not saying Ukraine and Russia cannot show us where we are. I'm saying the wars that are taking place.
As of now.
As of now, you see the wars and just go, there is a war here, there is a war here, there is a war there, there is a war. Ukraine and Russia can just be, and like we said that time, we said it is a sign of what they will do later on. That's how we preached it here.
Yes,
but somebody can take it as the end of times. Jesus said, no.
Not yet.
He said the teleo, the what? The conclusion is not yet. Matthew 24:7. I want to show you something. For nation shall rise against nation, all right? And then it says, they shall then be famous. Now he's back to the signs of the end. He just told you this one is not the conclusion. But I'm showing you what will show you we have now gone far. The word pestilence is the word loimos. It's where we get the word plagues. Okay, let me try and teach you. Okay, let's come to the board. Come to the front of the class. Now. Loimos. Do you want to know what the actual representation of this word is? Because I know you're not getting this. Help me spell it. P. Please help me. What is the next letter? Okay. A. N. Pandemic. When you hear a lot of sound about wars, about what, don't be moved. That's not a sign that we are at the end. But guess what?
Pandemic.
In the time when you shall hear this and you are shocked, as long as it's not preceded by famines and pandemics, we are not at the end. But if you hear rumors of war, and then inside the rumors of war, you find pandemics, we are at the end. When your ears are full of ringing of wars in both ears, it's coming from the left, from the center, from the right. When you hear of it, guess what? We're still not at the end. These things must first happen before the very conclusion, teleo. Before the very conclusion, teleo. Before we get there, we will find this. But if you hear that there are famines, and then plagues, and pandemics, then inside the pandemics, you hear of earthquake in diverse places, not just in one location, diverse places. And these are beginning of sorrows. Inside the end period, there is a beginning of sorrows. But remember, I have to explain to you something. Where as much as people think the end is the rapture, no. The rapture is us being swooned out of this earth so that the sorrows continue.
Oh, wow.
The Greek construction on the hearing of wars is mainly about something that is not one huge war, like people saying World War III, World War IV. No, it's not one huge war according to the play of words that we find in the Bible. It is actually just talking about you will continually hear. That means it marks a period of consistent and constant instability. Those are birth pains. It's not the birth itself.
Just the birth pains.
But when you hear a combination of hearing of this instability that never stops, there is not a day for the past few years, there's not a day where there was no war anywhere else, where everyone was just, no, they should not escalate it more. They should not do this. They should not go, no, they should stop. They should not do this. They should not do this, please. No, because it's about to do this. If Russia retaliates, then World War III. Everyone has been saying that for a long time. Russia has not been attacking. They have all been waiting. That one missile to America, World War. So we're constantly on the edge. So he's saying to Christians, rumors of war, akou and akeo, akoye meaning ear, will fill your ears to the point that you will miss that this is not the sign. Says, but there will be pestilences,
Pandemics.
loimos, pandemics. Says you will fear wars and think that's it. Says shut up when you hear wars. Just know that's not the sign. The real sign be earthquakes in various places and pandemics. Whilst you are being injected with a vaccine to help you run away from the pandemic, you will forget that there are earthquakes too. And you will forget that the pandemic is actually a plan